All right, so let's go ahead and cover what we are doing on Wednesday, October 7th for your asynchronous work. So as per usual, we are heading over to Canvas modules. We are scrolling down until we hit week 5, and we are clicking on the module with today's date. We are going to open that up, and we are going to read the instructions here. This is a continuation of our conversations about gentrification. So we have some new resources that you will comment on 2 or 3 of those. And once you comment on them, you are going to answer a couple questions regarding them. The first question being, what is something this artifact taught you about gentrification? We are continuing to develop our understanding of this term. Then we are picking a critical lens, whether it be critical race theory, Marxist, hegemonic, cultural, or another lens you think is applicable. And you are then seeing what that lens reveals when you look at this resource. So you have 4 options. They show up kind of janky right now. I'll see if I can make those more beautiful. But the first one is a TED Talk. So if we start that, ooh, yeah, so I'll just change that to just the link to the TED Talk so we don't see that. But the first one is a TED Talk. The second one is an article. Redlining was banned 50 years ago. So you would click on this to either download the PDF or you can get a little preview here. But it looks like that's gonna eat up a bunch of your room anyway, so you probably just want to download it. Maybe the table wasn't the best idea. I'll see if I can make it maybe horizontal, and that would allow us to view actually everything in the table. Then this third column is a news report from Q13 Fox looking at Tacoma's Hilltop neighborhood and the fight against gentrification. So remember, you're only doing 2 or 3 of these options because the last one here is about 45 minutes. It's a podcast. It is an interview with a woman sort of exploring how she reckoned and realized the effects of gentrification. If you click on the link here, it'll take you to the website. And there's also a transcript of this, meaning somebody wrote out everything people are talking about. So you don't have to listen to the whole thing. You could skim through the transcript, try to find some points. Then you're answering those questions. I'd recommend just typing them out ahead of time in your digital journal so you don't lose them. Then you are posting your responses here to this Padlet. You just click on whatever one you're responding to, right? So if you're responding to the TED Talk, click column 1. Title, I saw students using their name as their title. That was a great option. Or it could be the article. My cat is slapping the window right now. Or this news piece or this podcast. So any of those, 2 or 3 of those is what I'm looking for. Answer those 2 questions. Make sure you post those on this Padlet. And here, I'll show you my cat before we head out. This is Misa. So Misa wanted me to tell you to make sure you swing by our classroom tomorrow from 8 to noon. Anytime in there is when I'll be available to help you, give you some extra help, or if you have any questions, concerns at all. That's what we're doing. So I hope to see you then, and I'll definitely see you on, what's the date? Thursday.